Hey you, so on this video, good, bad, ugly, new collector coins, going to be going over that. Just a few coins that are out now. Slim pickings since the last good, bad, ugly video, so just going to be doing 3 this time around, but catching up on a few of the new releases and just giving my thoughts and opinions on them. Also going to have the Redback Spider in there, as I mentioned on a recent video, and I know another video wouldn't be coming up too soon, so I thought I'd get this one out now. So I'm going to jump straight into this, guys. If you like what you hear and you see, please do go ahead and subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts and opinions of any new collector coins that you have any opinions on, whether you think they're good, bad or ugly, or any that you think I should know about and be talking about. So going to be jumping straight into this first coin, and this is the anniversary of the Austrian Mint. So I believe I've covered the first 2 of these coins. Let me see, did I put them down? Yeah, I did. So the first 2 I covered. This isn't the one. So this was the first one that I covered on a good, bad, ugly video, hot or not, and that was the Leopold, I believe. And then we had the Wiener Castle. I did like this one. The fault with these coins were they didn't look nothing like how they look in hand, but nevertheless we have the Robin Hood now. So I think this is the 3rd and the last installment from this collection, so it seems to be in a 3 coin lineup. 100k on the mintage, silver. I don't think it's a bad looking coin, but I know with these guys, when they put the images out, once the coin is in hand, it doesn't look as fantastic as it does in these images we have here. But nevertheless, Robin Hood's going to be the last installment, as I mentioned, 100k on the mintage. In my opinions, it's not bad. It's a good image. Would need to see more in hand, but a couple of things I have heard that are bad is their quality. You know, I've heard their quality is very bad. I mean, old school, what's it, the Canadian Mint bad, like very bad, shoddy quality. So for me, I would purely look at these coins as generic. Nothing more, nothing less. But if I'm not getting these at spot or damn near close to spot, I wouldn't be interested personally. With a mintage of 100k or so, them not being massive or any other massive series coins in their roster, seeing what the last 2 releases have done, as I just showed, they've done nothing at all. In fact, you can pick those up for damn near spot depending on where you are. I view this the same, so I see this going the same direction, but you know, it's good for what it is. It's out now. It's the what we have from the Austrian Mint. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on these. But as mentioned, I think these are generic. There's no way they did sell out. They'd need to be selling below spot. So I think in the long run, when these are deemed as generic in Europe and worldwide, there may be decent pickups. But would a dealer pick this coin up off you? It's going to be one of those never heard of coins. So picking this up, you better believe you're going to get whatever spot is at the time, if you're lucky, or you know, maybe 5 or 10% below spot. So think about that before you dip in, and let me know if you've seen different, if you've picked these coins up and they seem to be doing on the secondary market for you, or you've sold some of these to a dealer and the transaction went well, in fact you made a profit. So please do let me know in the comments down below how that worked out for you. So that's going to be that coin there, the Robin Hood. This was the first in the edition, and this was the second, and the Robin Hood was the third. So getting on to the next coin, if you could call it that. This is the new rectangular piece from the Royal Australian Mint. So this is, I'm not sure if it's their first Lunar series, but this is the first that I'm seeing of it, and it's going to be kicking off with the Lunar Rat. Now this is going to be in different sizes and different type of finishes, as we're going to get onto. So this is the half ounce that they first came out with in this rectangular, I believe polished, so proof edition here. So this is the half ounce. So this is how their half ounce is coming. It's coming in their nice fancy box and capsule. Why they went half ounce, I don't know. Why they went proof, I don't know. To date, as of yet, there's no BU in this lineup, so we're going to get through the lineup now. But I think there's a couple of downsides to this piece. One, it being proof, it's going to be a more premium piece. This is from the Royal Australian Mint, so they're still back at it, coming in thick and hard with the releases. What is the mintage on this? I believe the mintage is 10,000. Another bad for me. And if we're looking at the image, I'll try and see if I can get a better image on the next ones I'm going to show. For me, this isn't the best rat that I've seen out there today. So it's definitely not up there in the top 3 that I've seen so far. And you know, we've had the offering from the Rwandan, Perth and Royal Mint, to name a few. Of course, there's many other mints with rats out right now, but just focusing on those, yeah, this doesn't come up in personal opinions here. Let me know what you think of this rat. But another downside is the price. I think these are going to be priced around £33, so around $41 for a half-ounce coin on a 10k mintage. It's just not going to work. Personally, on personal thoughts and opinions, let me know if you've picked this up. I think it's great to pick up to add to your collection, but thinking it's going to do anything from there. The rectangular design as well could also be a bit of a holdback, so we'll have to wait and see. There's the nice fancy packaging. Now we get on to their number ones, their heavy hitters, and that's going to be the 1 ounces. So what they've done here as well, Royal Australian Mint, is they've gone for the dome look. So that's their twist / gimmick to this lineup, or maybe their lunar coins in general. And that might be why they've gone proof. I know they do a lot of domed coins already, a lot of astrology related. So solar system, they do planets and stars. And those are pretty decent. And from what I've seen, they are appreciating kind of nicely on the secondary market. I would have got into them if I could have got into the first releases and even picked them up on the secondary market, because I'm totally into that. But, you know, they may have a key there where they're doing a lot of dome coins, so they just thought, hey, you know, what's it going to be, a lunar? Let's go dome. So this is their look. But we can see the rat a bit better here. But once again, you know, fat rat. It is what it is. It's not my most favorite of the rat designs. And looking at the whole dome appeal, it's going to be proof finish again here. So no BU. I don't know why they would do that. But this has a mintage of 7,500. Here is the image here about the domed look. Pricing isn't too insane. You're looking at around £70 sterling, $86. So here's it on like its belly here. So giving you an angle of the dome look there. And this is the back side of the piece. So I do like this, where you're showing you all 12 of the animals to come. Not sure if they will all look like that, I doubt it, because there's the rat there, I believe, looking different. But it's different, you know, it's definitely different. To be good if the other mints could do something like this, but every mint is different. They've gone with that effigy of the Queen. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's too gimmicky, you know, and only offering that at proof at the moment today. I'm not seeing nothing in terms of a BU offering. Can be risky because you're already paying a large amount coming in straight off the top. So, you know, it needs to be loved and be doing real well to be able to sell on, if that's what you want to do. If you're buying it because you like it, hey, you're buying it for all the right reasons. But I don't think it could be the best buy for someone looking to flip, because you're only locked in at a proof variant. So it's limiting your options straight away, but who knows. But so far, this is the silver proof variant. We've got the packaging. So that's the packaging that comes in there. They're going with the whole bells and whistles. I'm surprised they didn't put the 88 in the whole thing. So they missed a little pony trick there. They're going with the right colours, but they're on their own there with the numbers. 7,500. I highly doubt they're going to be selling out that many proof coins, 1 ounce stoned proof coins. And when you get a situation like that where it's not a sellout, if you purchase this with intent to flip sooner than later, there's going to be many dealers that'll be able to pick them up. And that's the situation with a lot of the Royal Australian Mint coins. You know, they can still be picked up from the mint. So going on the secondary market and expecting to sell it for a profit, you can wipe that out straight away. And if it takes the next 5-10 years for these to sell out, then you've technically wasted your money if you're a cowboy flipper / collector. So here is the gold proof, exactly the same. Their gold proofs, they do come in some very fancy packaging. I believe we've got the image here. You're getting the same offering really. So domed again, they've gone with that gimmick. The domed coins, I can see some appeal. I mean, when I first saw it on the baseball coins, it made sense. The cricket bat coin, it makes sense on some ball coins. When you start going outside of the ball theme, I can't really see the appeal or why. But hey, you know, they are fancy. I've got some of the other ones. Which ones did I have? The American footballs, I believe. So here it is on belly there again. Here it is in gold. So on the gold, the mintage is 750. So they've gone with a 75 number here. The prices ain't too insane, but being gold and only option at 1 ounce, it's already going to be for heavy hitters. So you're looking at around £1,500, $1,900. So, you know, you may think, oh, that's okay, but it's for those with deep pockets straight off the bat. And this is the packaging. Their packaging is top notch. You know, I've seen a few unboxings of people unboxing their gold dome coins, not the lunar related, but just other ones. and that's up there with the Royal Mint most definitely. But what are you buying, the coin or the packaging? I'm sure you can get the packaging a lot cheaper elsewhere. And there's the outer box of that. So that's going to be the Royal Australia Mint Lunar New coins. And we're going to get onto this one that I briefly touched upon in the last video. And this is going to be a new release. And it's the Redback Spider. So I believe it was Perth Mint that brought this out previously. Royal Australia Mint have come back. They've got the silver out on a 25,000 mintage. There's the backside, and then they've got the gold out on a 250. Prices seem to be pretty decent, nothing too insane, no skullduggery going on. So it's really about picking these up and what do you think is going to happen. Do you think the 25k are going to get sold out and then, you know, there's going to be a massive secondary market push? I don't believe that's going to be the case. I think it's something different. I think if you're looking for low mintage right now, I'm not sure what the quality is going to be there. I know they are encapsulated. Who knows? Someone mentioned that, shout out to Survivor Economics, that, you know, we just need to wait a couple of years and he believes the cycle's going to come back around. But where I see, you know, maybe that not so being the case is that the last cycle, for instance, as I was referring to the Lunar One coins, didn't have a massive market like the Bitcoin market around. So when you have other disruptors around now, it disturbs markets and it repeating the same cycle again. So there may be a rush back into metals, but not so much maybe, you know, these high premium collector coins. But who knows? Mints definitely believe somewhat of what I'm saying, and this is why we've seen this big push to lower mintages. So that's definitely been an effect of, you know, less people purchasing these coins. And who knows, maybe they don't see the future of them even doing too well. So producing so many may not be a good thing, or, you know, they're just producing what they believe or forecast their sales to be. So 25k selling out or not, I don't believe there's going to be any rush this side of the year for these coins. I would love to be wrong, but please do let me know if you are picking up this piece. I think it's a good image. They've done well. There is, I believe from them, they brought out recently a gold variant of these coins saying gold proof. So they brought them out. I'm not too sure if they was colored. I'll have to double check, but you know, they've decided to come and do a more BU related release. But you know, I think it's a pretty decent design. I think it's going to be up there. I may put this in league with another Royal Australian Mint release, and that was the bottlenose. I'm getting it correct now. I don't know why I have bottleneck stuck on my mind, but I'll put these in line with the bottlenose dolphins. A quirky animal that has potential, and we'll just have to see where it goes. But I'm going to wrap this one up, guys, so please do let me know your thoughts and opinions on these pieces that I've shown. Are you in for the Redback Spider, or are you just going to weigh it out and see what happens? I think premiums are pretty decent, but if they went lower, they could tempt a few more buyers back in. What do you think of the new Royal Australian Mint domed coins? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. And what do you think of the Austrian Mint Robin Hood coin? So guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys on the rebound.